Hello everyone and welcome to Angie Talks TV, where you'll see reality TV show reviews, crime stories, and stories on real life experiences. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Full experience through an abusive relationship in hopes of saving others. Thanks for joining us at 5:30, everybody. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Tracy Townsend. 10 TV's Stephanie Stanovich has the details, and we have to warn you, they might be graphic for some.
There's this whole scar right through here.
A constant reminder to Valerie Cornett of a horrific experience she lived through.
No, he never hit me before.
But she says one day in April, that changed.
The 22-year-old from Stuartby in Bedfordshire went through months of domestic abuse. Jordan Worth, his former girlfriend, took control of his life.
It started off with just a glass bottle, and then it went to a hammer. But every time I got rid of one weapon, another one would come. So
Hello everyone and welcome. Domestic violence. It's a pattern of abusive behavior in any relationship. As you saw in the video, men can also experience domestic violence and are the least likely to report it. In this video, you will hear a young lady tell her story of how her ex-boyfriend abused her. Let's check it out.
Story time on my abusive boyfriend. So, if anybody can see that my video with those 3 packs of weave in my head was February 13th. What happened to me happened on February 14th, which was Valentine's Day. So, I was getting my hair done for Valentine's Day. I did get my hair done, but it didn't last because when he did what he did, he messed up my whole hair. Like, he pulled, because it was a bob with the thing with the closure, and he pulled it all up from everywhere when I first had got it done, because I was planning to spend the night with him and all of that. So I just start from the beginning, but this is kind of like an intro video of me telling y'all, like, about to tell y'all what exactly happened. But it happened on Valentine's Day. It is on my Instagram, which is in my bio, and it's not on my Facebook. I just didn't want to put it there. So I had just got out of a relationship January 16th. So I was always out with my friends and stuff after I got out of a relationship, because it wasn't hurting me, because I kind of knew our relationship was going downhill. Maybe because I worked too much. I focused on school too much. I paid him attention, but I really didn't pay him attention how he wanted me to. But I was just trying to boost my life up. Like, I have goals too. I'm young. So we broke up. I didn't worry about it. We didn't talk or nothing after that. So then January 25th, I met this mysterious person at this party. So I really wasn't trying to talk to him, but my friend was like, oh, talk to him. So I started talking to him. It would just come some days where he just gets so demanding to where, like, I'll be at work, and when I get off, I want to go home. But he'd be like, no, come spend the night with me or come to my house. And I'd be like, no, I want to go home. Why I can't go home? And he'd be like, because I want you here and all that. So he'd be like, if you don't come, then ain't no need us talking. So, the fuck? Part 2 about my abusive ex-boyfriend. So, y'all, some days it just got real bad to where, like, I'll just not talk to him at all and stuff like that. And then maybe I thought maybe he'll come around and maybe he'll change. But that didn't happen. It only got worse, and I kept seeing all the red flags that things were going to happen. But as me, I don't think bad on people. I'm not a bad person. I don't think bad about people. So, like, I never thought that he'll do something like that. So and some days I just really just went over there just to ease the arguments, because I don't even like arguing with people. It's just too fucking much. So as the days went by, February 13th, I was at work. I had to work, but I had to go, like, through my shifts to, like, get balloons, get shirts made and stuff, because my baby cousin had previously died in 2020, and we were having her balloon release, and her birthday was on Valentine's Day. Part 3 about my abusive boyfriend. So, February 13th, that night, around 9:30, 9:40, I had just got off of work. My mom had came to pick me up from work, and I was just headed home, ready to go home, and then I had got a text message and said, I want to bring in Valentine's Day with you. Can you, like, come see me? Then I had thought about, like, damn, I need to talk to him anyway about this, like, not to even hurt his feelings or nothing, but I just want to run it by him and let him know, because, like, I don't want to be in a controlling relationship. Like, I don't want to be with nobody that's going to control me. I feel like I can't get up and move how I want to and do what I want to, because you're going to always have something to say about it. So I had got there that night around, like, it was around 12 o'clock when I had made it there, because he had came and picked me up. He always came and picked me up. So it's like 12 o'clock I made it there, and we had went and picked up something to eat before we went to the house, and we had started talking, so I started to bring it up. Part boy by my abusive ex-boy. So when we made it to the house, I had sat down and I was just like, I need to talk to you. And he was like, sure, I'm listening. So I was just explaining to him the stuff that he do wrong. And if he, like, don't fix it or don't get it together, then I don't want to be with him and all that. So out of nowhere, like, he just started saying, oh, so you gonna leave me like these other bitches did? You gonna do me how these other bitches did? You gonna do this and do that, do this and do that? And I'm like, that's not what I said. I said, if you can't get your stuff together or learn how to treat me how I treat you, then it's no need for us to be together. So out of nowhere, all I knew was my head and my whole body was against the wall. Like, he literally grabbed me by my neck, no hesitation, and he pushed me up against the wall, and I was, like, literally off of my feet. Part 5 about my abusive ex-boyfriend. So in the middle of me being, like, on the wall off my feet, I just started hitting him back, fighting him back, and, like, I was hitting him with all of my strength. Like, I could feel myself hitting him with all of my strength, and I can feel him, like, hurting, like I was hurting him, but he was hurting me even more. So I started screaming, hollering and stuff. Like, I tried to run out the room. He pushed me against the door, closed the door, then he grabbed me off the door. He threw me across the bed. And, like, y'all, at this moment, I didn't know what was going on. I just knew that I had to fight for my life. So I was fighting stuff. But like me, I get tired real fast. Like, sometimes when I know I can't fight, I just literally give up. So I gave up for a point of time. And then when I regained my energy, like, I was still trying to fight him back. So out of nowhere, he just literally was choking me really, really hard. Like, he was choking me so bad to where I couldn't hear myself. And he choked me to sleep. And I was unconscious, like, literally. Part 6 about my abusive ex-boyfriend. So I woke up the next morning on the floor I think it was like at 9:30 something. Yeah, it was 9:30 something. So I automatically grabbed my purse and I grabbed my stuff and I just ran out of the house, and I left the door open and all. And when I woke up, he was asleep in the living room on the couch. So I managed to get past him and run out of the front door. So as I ran all the way down the street, and I realized I was so far from home. So I had paid for an Uber, and I got an Uber home. And when I got home, like, I literally just broke down on the floor because I never thought I'd see my mother again. Like, in that point in time, I thought I was dead when I went unconscious, because, like, I never been through something like that. And the reason why my eyes are busted like this, you all, because he busted my blood vessels because he choked me so much, which made my blood vessels and my eyes burst. Part 7 about my abusive ex-boyfriend. So after me arriving home, my mom panicked. She got my dad, my mom and my dad were panicking. So in the midst of this, it was when the snow was coming. So, like, my mom couldn't drive. Well, she was scared to drive in the snow. So she automatically called 911. We reported it. She reported it. I was taken on the ambulance, and they were asking me, did I have any pain? Like, my pain was so bad. Like, I had so much pain in my body. So when I got to the hospital, they said I had trauma in my head and my neck, which caused my brain to bleed. My eye blood vessels were burst, and my whole neck was bruised. And, like, they said one of my bones looked out of place in my neck, because my neck did hurt really bad. So I didn't know. So then they were saying they had to do a rape kit. They had to do all of that to make sure that nothing happened to me in the time of me being unconscious or anything like that. Part 8 about my abusive ex-boyfriend. So I made it to the hospital on the ambulance and stuff. They transferred me to my room and all of that. They did all paperwork. They had my ID, my social security card, all of that. My mom, they asked my mom for that before I left the house. So they needed all of that, my Medicaid and all that. So after telling me the results of all my tests came back negative. Everything came back negative, but they did find a new batch of DNA in my system, like a fresh batch of sperm in my system, which they were saying, they asked me did I have any sexual contact with him that night, and I was like, no, I didn't have sex with him. So they were saying, well, we'll start to inform you, but you were, y'all know what, and we'll have to stop it if any pregnancy occurs. We'll have to go ahead and get up on it. So it just made me devastated.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.